on both of these game franchises, and of course, I'm just one person, and it took many, many people to make those games, and they were really fantastic people. But after I finished the second Boom Blox title, I decided to move on from Electronic Arts to that game company. So that game company is a small independent company. It is now 10 people, and we have a modest budget. However, we have an unexpected and celebrated success, and our games have been nominated for many awards. I'm very pleased to join the team after they shipped their newest game, Flower, on the PS3, which I will show you a short clip from. What makes us different is that we try to make not what you would expect or what's out there all the time, but things that give our users a unique feeling, something special. And we also try to reach as many people as we can with this feeling, so we tend to make games that are pretty simple. They don't have a lot of complex mechanics, but they are beautiful and tactile and feel really different from average games. And the way that people have described our games, as I said, they are arty and artistic, and they have indie appeal, which is really great because it means that we're doing something different, but we're also succeeding financially and commercially. What we do is we try to look at games as an expression of feeling. And if you think of this as the emotional palette that's available to all video games, you see that one part of it is quite heavy. A lot of games explore elements of aggression or competition or fast-paced action, which gives the user a sensation when they play of real excitement and, vigor. But we try to provide gaming experiences that explore a more peaceful side of your experience and put you in a more contemplative mood. And one way that our games have been described is Zen gaming. So rather than try to describe to you what our games are like, I will show you a short clip from Flower, our most recent game. What we like to say about Flower is that it's juicy. It gives you a sense of real feeling when you move the flower petals through the grass. And each of those blades of grass is simulated. It's actually quite a technical achievement to have so many blades of grass moving at one time. The physics of the environment is quite complex. But really, what it is you're just gliding through the space. There's no time limit. There's no real pressure. You can just kind of explore and feel at peace. And the game, in a way, is about bringing into balance the feeling of pressure and movement that comes from living in the city and the feeling of bliss and joy and love that you experience when you're in nature. So what I wanted to do today was show you some games that, for me, share a similar effort. They may not necessarily be about that feeling, but they're about some feeling, some unique feeling. And I call these kindred games, and that they're kindred spirits. They're similar to us. First game is called Windowsill. How many of you have played it? Has anyone seen it? It's a flash game. You can download it, and it's very, very beautiful. It has some playful puzzles in it. It's what we would call a busy box game, sort of point and click. But the characters, as you can see here, and you might want to bring the lights down because I'm going to be showing more game footage. The characters here are interesting and strange and kind of haunting. They're a little bit different. And there's a feeling of emptiness in this game that's sort of strange. This is just the beginning. The highlights in this video are just to show you where the touch is happening. They don't happen in a real game. You can do this for a long time, actually. What? Key. Every room has a square key. Hiding somewhere. It's a beautiful game, really beautifully executed. It has a feeling of handcraft. The sound is very lovely. The physics of the space. For a flash game, it's just really, I think, at the top of the line in terms of delivering this unique feeling. It has this world that it creates, which drives you to continue pressing and looking for things. And you really never know what to expect from a lot of the creatures or things in this world. So each time something moves or makes a sound, it's a little revelation. It's a very artistic piece of work. I would say like the equivalent of a computer game sculpture or a living collage. And there's really no message, I would say. It's definitely something that you should play. You can download it. You download the demo and play through for a while, and I think it's maybe $10 to play the whole game. The next one is called Auditorium. This was just recently released for the iPhone, which is it's really fantastic on the iPhone, but it's also available on the PC. These guys are fantastic, and it's about bringing music to life is the way I would describe this game. There are particles which you move across the space, and they light up areas and music waves. But it's really, in terms of the way it feels, it's about this fluid substance that's moving along on the screen. So it's really about touching music in a way that's really unique and quite beautiful, very inspiring.